Hello Bean and welcome to a new video. I'm sorry if this was loud, but happy 1 year anniversary! For what, you ask? Well, for my YouTube channel actually. 1 year ago, exactly 1 year ago, on April 17th last year, 2023, I uploaded my first video on this channel and a lot has happened since then. I uploaded 20 videos with this one, got my first 1,000 views and subscribers, I got monetized and will probably get my first payout this month. So these are extremely big achievements for me and I actually didn't think that I would reach them in the first year. That's why I wanted to use this anniversary to give you some tips and advice on how to start a YouTube channel, whether as an artist as I am or in any other topic, as far as I can give you advice on that. And I also wanted to share what I have learned in this first year about YouTube and just making content in general. So if you're thinking about getting into the YouTube game and starting your YouTube channel, but you're still unsure how, this video is for you. And I will also give you some insights into my analytics, so if you're interested in that, stay tuned and let's go. Beans, first of all, I want to thank you all. I mean, of course, you are the ones that watch my videos, that are interested in it, and that support me all the time since the beginning. Without you, all of this success wouldn't have been possible. So you are the real stars of this channel here. I hope that you still enjoy my videos and that you will stay with me for a longer time. You can always give feedback in the comments and I am happy to see video suggestions. It would be great if this channel is like a project for all of us, and I would really love to stay in contact with you, so feel free to always comment under my videos. But now from the emotional part to the theoretical one. I mean, we have grown into a community of 2,300 beans in the first year, and maybe you ask yourself, how did I achieve to get this big number in the first year? And of course it is no coincidence. There is actually one specific video that brought me here, and this is the AI art video, which most of you might know me from. This video not only brought me most of you beans here, most of my subscribers, most of my views, but also my monetization in the first weeks of making YouTube videos. I mean, the AI art video was my 6th video on this channel and it was in September last year. And since then we are growing, but the first week of this AI art video was my most successful one on YouTube, and I have to admit that the videos that came after that were not as successful, but here and there I had some videos with more than 1,000 views, which I'm very happy about, because for a small channel like me, 1,000 views is crazy. And I also have to admit that I didn't think that this AI art video would get so much attention. It made like 50,000 views in the first 2 weeks and didn't expect it to be so successful, but I'm also not very surprised that it was, because AI art is a very polarizing topic. Yeah, I mean, it is still the first and only video that went that viral, if you can say so, but I am very happy that it did, because it got me where I am now. So you could say that I'm kind of a one-hit wonder so far with this video, that I am not an expert, I'm just a small YouTuber, but I think that I can still give you some advice on how to start your YouTube channel and how to plan it out to feel more confident with your first videos. So let's start with that, and we will get into a very cool program that I use for that. It is Notion, and this is not like a sponsored video, but Notion, if you want to, come at me, come sponsor me. So we are now here in Notion, a program that I use to plan out stuff and to have everything in one place. So this is my YouTube board. I also have a board for my art business in general, for my own story and for other projects, but we want to focus on this YouTube board. I would recommend you making a plan before starting out YouTube. I mean, you can just start right away and make some videos, but I think it is helpful, and I did that as well, to plan out some stuff and to just think about what you want to make on YouTube, what videos you want to create. I did that first in notebooks, and now I do this in Notion because I really love this program. So if you're interested in using this program yourself, it is a free to use program to an specific extent. and I can just like recommend it very much. So at first you see here that I have some pages here, and I want to start with the branding because I think it is good to plan out how you want your videos to be, what type of content you want to make, and also maybe what kind of person you want to be on the internet. I mean, you should be authentic, you should be your authentic self, but still you can have like a specific kind of character on the internet. Ask yourself some questions. First, I asked myself, what kind of content do I want to make? And I have these short lists. It doesn't have to be much. You can still like grow into your social media content creator role. But for the beginning, still ask yourself, what do I want to do? And for my content, I told myself that I want to make educational but still funny content, kind of, so to integrate some dumb jokes. I want to focus on character design and like being an artist in general, and I want my content to be relatable. So these were some points that I thought about before starting my YouTube channel, and this kind of like can develop over time and can change over time. So these are not like set in stone, these points, but this is what I came up with, and just to have a foundation that I can build on. So this was it for my content, and then I had it for myself. There are just 2 points. I want to be authentic and I want to be funny and make dumb jokes in my videos. And now let's come to my editing. So my editing, I was thinking about the typical artistic comfy style, like doing vlogs and doing it all very comfy with the music and the sounds and the visual effects. And I tried that in my vlogs, but I kind of realized that it is not my kind of aesthetic. So I want to go more into the cyberpunk aesthetic with the colors, with more blue and purple instead of the red tones. I'm still figuring that out, but what I wanted to do is having not too many cuts, so not cutting very fast, and I wanted to edit some dumb jokes in between. As I said before, that I want to have some dumb jokes here and there when they fit in, and I also wanted to have my little cartoony me in my videos here and there, but I'm working on that still. And it is still a progress, so I'm in my first year of YouTube. Of course it is not all set, but I still have all of these points in mind when it comes to my YouTube videos. So it is a trial and error process that will go on for the next videos and maybe the next years. So I will add stuff, I will cut stuff out, but this is my branding board that I wanted to show you. And I would recommend you to make maybe just like notes in a notebook or create an own Notion board or whatever you would like to plan out your start of YouTube. And for this, I would highly recommend you to watch YouTube videos for your topic, for your niche, maybe if you already know that, to just research and see what other people do and see what works for other people and other YouTube channels. And the more you watch YouTube, I'm a great YouTube video consumer myself, the more you will know what you like to see and what you would like to integrate in your own YouTube videos. And we were just talking about niche and topics for your YouTube videos and for your YouTube channel. And for me, it was clear I want to do an art YouTube channel. I want to do videos about art, about creating art, about how it is to be an artist. So this was a question that I answered right away from the beginning. This is also a very, very important question you should ask yourself. What is a topic that you are so interested in that you could talk to people about it for hours, or that you can make multiple videos out of it? You need to have a topic that gives you a lot of freedom and a lot of stuff to talk about or to show. Art, for example, is huge. I can do videos for years about the topic of art and character design. And you should also ask yourself, as I did in this my content board, do you want to be an educational channel? Do you want to be an entertainment channel? Do you want to combine these two? Or do you want to be like a funny channel? Do you want to be a calming down channel. People watch your channel to calm down from their daily life or whatever. So these are very important questions. Find some answers. You don't need to have everything planned out, but it is great to have this guideline that you can build up then, and you can still change all of that, okay? So your first video will for sure be completely different than the videos that you will do in 1 or 2 years. Don't worry about that, but for the beginning, it is very good to have a plan where to start, and also where to start with your editing, for example. So watch some other YouTube videos and get inspired from that. What you should also ask yourself is whether you want to show yourself and have your actual voice in the videos, or you maybe want to do heavy editing without showing your face, without a face cam, or without making videos of yourself and just editing maybe your process of drawing, or maybe just having edits of memes in the background or whatever. And maybe you don't want to do a voiceover and just want to use text, or maybe use an AI generated voice. But you can also just start with videos where you are not showing yourself, where you are not doing voiceovers, and then develop that over time. So you don't need to have all of that in your first video, but ask yourself, are you comfortable with doing that somewhere in the future, or do you want to have a channel without all of this? So let's get to another board in my Notion, which is very important for me, because after you know how you want to be on YouTube, what kind of content you want to make, also what kind of editing you want to make, if you want to show yourself or not, I would recommend making a list of video ideas. And you can see here that I have a huge list. And most of these ideas are also video ideas that I can make several and multiple videos of. For example, the draw and sketch with me. So I can make multiple draw and sketch with me videos. So this is not a video idea that I make one time, but I can do that several times and also make a series out of that. But a list full of video ideas is very helpful to just open it up if you feel like making a video, but you don't really know what you want to do today. Just open up your video idea list and choose one of these topics. This way you will not run out of ideas and you will not forget your ideas. So this is something that I like to do. And when you have your branding plan and your video ideas and you want to start making videos, I would also recommend you thinking about an upload plan so that you know how often you want to upload a video. And I am not very strict with my own plan. You can see here that I am planning this video in 2 days. So I'm making this on the 15th and I want to upload it on the 17th. And then I'm planning, oh, okay, I want to do 2 videos in this month. Maybe next Thursday I will do a draw with me or something like that. I try to upload 2 times a month. This is my goal in uploading. I think having this kind of upload plan, even if it is not set like every Friday or every second Tuesday I want to make a video, it motivates me to see that I have so many videos done in the last month. But when you're first starting out making YouTube, don't be so hard on yourself if you don't get a video done every week. I mean, you have to also learn the editing programs and just handling YouTube in general. So be kind to yourself and set a goal that is achievable for yourself. For me, it is 2 times a month and I don't have like specific dates that I want to upload it. I also think that it is not as important to have specific dates to upload. I think that it is just good to upload kind of regularly, you know, because some weeks you will do it and other weeks you will not, because life happens, you know. As I handle it, I think it is a good way, but you will find your own way. So if it is good for you to upload every week and you can do it, then great. But if you cannot, don't be so hard on yourself and just like set a goal that is achievable for you. And then you can see that I have some more boards. I have a board for my growth, I have a board for my views, and I have a board for what I earn from YouTube. And we can look inside here real quick. You can see that in September last year, when I uploaded my AI art video, I made over 1,700 subscribers from this one video, and you can see that my growth since then is good, but it never was as big as in this month. But I like to track my growth in not only views but also subscribers to see what months are more successful than others and how my channel did, maybe even in months where I didn't upload a lot of videos. It is just interesting for me to see. It is not something that you have to do. I mean, you can see it in YouTube as well. And I will show you that in a second, how it looks in YouTube Studio. But I think this is just interesting for myself, just like it is interesting to see my views. But I have just started to track my views last month. And you can see that from March to April, I made 5,100 views. So this is a lot for me and for a small channel like mine. And I just like to see this growth. I like to see that something is happening on my YouTube channel. And this motivates me a lot to just keep going, you know? So if you want to make a board like this, you can do so. And now for my, well, earnings, you can see that in July and August last year, I didn't earn anything. And then from September on, I earned around $10 every month. So now in April, I am at $73. So I'm at approximately 70 euros, which is the lowest amount of money that you need to have so that YouTube will pay it to you. And this was reached this month. So in this month, at the end of this month, I hope that I will get my first payout from YouTube. But now let's switch to YouTube Studio and I will show you how it looks over there. So now we are in my YouTube Studio and I will not show you like everything here, but I think it might be interesting for you as well to see how it looks at YouTube Studio when you have your own channel. So at first you see your current amount of subscribers here. I have 2,306 beans of you and I'm very happy about that. You see your growth here. So I made 60 plus beans in the last 28 days. And you see your views over here and your watch time and also your estimated revenue, which is around $11 for last month. You always see your latest video that you uploaded. You see how it ranks with your other videos. So this one is not so successful, but it is going okay. I mean, you see that I have 143 views in the first 20 days, and this video, for example, had only 89 views. 98 views. Now let's go to the analytics and you see that it shows you how many views you made a day, how much watch time you have a day, and it also shows you if it is better than normal, if it is just the same as normal, or if it is worse than normal, and it is looking good. Everything has a green check mark and my views went up. So I have 160 views more than normal. And in my revenue here, we can check for the lifetime of my channel. And I think I opened it up in 2021, but I just uploaded my first video, as you can see here, on April 17th. And since then, not much happened until this spike where I made $1.90 on one day, which is the most that I made on one day since September last year. It doesn't sound much, but since then I'm making at least like 10 cents every day, and this adds up, and now we are at $78.52. So yeah, what else can I show you? You can see my most successful videos over here. The AI art video is at 81,000 views by now. The huge sketchbook tour has almost 4,000 views, and then we have one with 2.5k, 1k, and another 1k. And I think that all of these videos are doing great. I am very happy about all of these numbers, but of course this one is still crazy to me. Yeah. That you found these insights of my YouTube channel and the YouTube analytics interesting, and I hope that the first part of planning out your start of the YouTube career was also helpful and helps you with starting out YouTube. And of course, now you want to get to make your videos, and you will need some equipment for that, but you will not need much. So you will need something to record sound, like you need a microphone like I have here, and this one costs 50 euros, 50 bucks, which is not much for this sound. I think the sound is fine. And this is also the Fifine microphone, and you will find it in the description below. I can recommend this microphone, but just look at Amazon. You will also find cheaper microphones and cheaper equipment, but don't take the cheapest, invest a little. You can of course also work with the sound of your phone when you're recording with your phone, so you don't really need a camera. If you have a phone that is good, you will not need a camera for the beginning, but I would still recommend using a microphone for the beginning, because the sound of a microphone is still better than the sound of a phone or of your MacBook or whatever it is. And if your sound is good, people will watch your videos more likely and also longer. At least that is my experience. So I like to watch videos that have good sound. The camera quality is not as important for me as the sound is, but maybe this is different for you. See what you can work with in the beginning. You don't need to buy a big camera or like soft boxes or a huge microphone. Just have something to record with and something to record sound with. And I would also recommend getting a light, at least one. I have one of these ring lights that you can put your phone in, and this will be good if you are recording under light conditions that are not perfect. And the light conditions here are also not perfect, but I have some lights everywhere, and this helps me creating a better environment. You will also need an editing program. There are expensive programs. I mean, I am using PremierePro because I am just using the Adobe Cloud every day for my work, so I also use the Adobe Cloud for editing my videos. But there are cheap or free programs. For example, DaVinci is said to be very good as a free video program. You also have free programs on your devices, like on a MacBook, or I think that Windows also has a video editing program. I don't know how it is called, but you will not need the high-end editing program for your first videos. Just get to know a program and get to know the features, get to know how it works, watch some YouTube tutorials, do some short videos, record yourself maybe a few times before you upload your first video, because it will not be perfect, of course it won't, but you will learn from every video that you make. Just make some small videos of yourself, maybe also some videos that are about the topic that you want to make YouTube videos about, but that is not necessary for the beginning. If you just make the videos for yourself to see how comfortable you feel in front of a camera and to get used to talk in front of a camera. This is what I recommend. Get some equipment, get an editing program, and make some shorter videos to get to know the program, to get to know your equipment, and to see how you feel in front of a camera and how comfortable you are. And for the end, I can just say, be brave and upload your first video. I mean, you don't have to tell anyone, you can just upload it and maybe it will get like 5 views if you don't promote it on your other social media accounts. So if it is not good and you don't feel good with it, you can just delete it again and nobody has seen it, you know? But it is just this step that you have to take to upload your first video. Get this out of your head. If you really want to start YouTube, then just upload your first video after you feel comfortable enough with the editing program and with the process of making videos. When you then feel comfortable with what you do, you can promote it on your other social accounts, like on Instagram, or tell your friends, tell your family. I think that you will grow into it. I mean, we all do. We all grow into what we feel good about. So if you are realizing that you really feel good with doing your YouTube videos, then be proud of it, tell everybody. And if you realize that it may not be the thing that you thought it would be for you, then it's also fine. Then you will not do more YouTube videos. It is what you have to do to start a YouTube channel. Upload your first video. And I mean, I uploaded my first video on this channel in April, and the next one came in, I think, August, so I had a break between that. I have to say that I also had a German YouTube channel before for over a year, so this was my experimenting phase. I experimented with my German YouTube channel where I felt more comfortable with the language because German is my mother tongue. and English is not. So I just had to get comfortable with the process of doing videos, of editing, of recording myself and just talking in front of a camera before I could start my English YouTube channel, where this area of the language was coming on top of that. And now I feel comfortable enough to do videos in a language that I, well, don't speak so good. No, but you know, I don't mind this barrier as much as I would have 2 years ago. So I started in my comfort zone and then stepped out of it and opened up this YouTube channel, and I don't regret it. I am very happy that I did. I am so happy that I have all these successes over years now and that you are here with me. I hope that you enjoy all of my videos, and I also hope that you enjoyed this video. Please tell me in the comments if you are now starting your own YouTube channel, or if something is holding you back, then feel free to ask me some stuff in the comments, and I hope that you will find your way on this platform. I think that YouTube is a great social media platform. I enjoy being on here much more than I enjoy being on Instagram or TikTok. I mean, I don't even have TikTok, but being on YouTube, not only as a creator but also as a consumer, gives me much more than other platforms. YouTube is the most fulfilling for me personally. I think this is because you have long format videos, people still have longer attention spans, people listen to you, people can see you, I can actually show who I am in my videos, and YouTube is a platform where your videos that you did 1 year ago will still get views, you know, so my AI art video still gets 200 views every 2 days, I think. Your content will not be forgotten on YouTube, and this is something that I enjoy a lot. So yeah, now I have talked a lot about all of this. I hope that it was helpful in some way. Again, I want to thank you for all of your support, for bringing me here to over 2,300 scenes, and I am so happy that you are here. I am so happy that you watch my videos, and I hope that you are doing fine. I hope that you stay creative, and I hope that I will see you in one of my next videos. Bye bye, Bean!